Padres Cubs game 2 of the NL Wildcard Series. We've got Dylan Cease versus Andrew Kittredge. Dylan Cease coming in with a 12.91 ERA. See if he can actually redeem himself in this one because he hasn't had the best postseason outings in his career. All right, top of the first inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. leads things off with a single. Luis Arraez is going to follow up with another single of his own. Machado is going to strike out. And the Padres, they score early. Jackson Merrill with a sacrifice fly to right field. Scores Tatis, makes it 1-0 Padres with only one out in the game so far. Bogarts is going to line out to left field, and that will end the inning. But Padres do some damage, 1-0. Bottom of the first, Michael Busch will fly out to center field. Nico Horner, who's been a hitting machine all year, is continuing to get hits, singles. Ian Happ will strike out, and Kyle Tucker lines out to left. Those two guys really got to get going for the Cubs in this one because Happ's been a strikeout machine, and Tucker hasn't been able to find a hole and get on base too much. So, top of the second, end of the day for Andrew Kittredge. He's just the opener, goes one inning. Shota Imanaga comes in for the Cubs and gets Ryan O'Hearn to pop out to the catcher. Gavin Sheets will fly out to center, and Jake Cronenworth will strike out. Bottom of the second, 1-2-3 inning for the Cubs. Suzuki will strike out, Kelly pops out, and PCA will strike out. Top of the third, Freddie Fermin leads things off with a double. Fernando Tatis Jr. flies out to right. Luis Arraez will ground out, and Manny Machado will fly out. So a quick inning there. Bottom of the third, Dansby Swanson leads off with a single. Matt Shaw will fly out to right. Michael Busch lines out to shortstop, and Nico Horner flies out, ends the inning. Top of the fourth, Jackson Merrill leads things off with a walk. Padres noted first 4 innings, they got a runner on base right away. 3 of the first 4 innings, runner on base right away. Bogarts is going to strike out. Ryan O'Hearn singles, so we got 2 on now. Jose Iglesias is going to pinch hit, and he will line out to center field. Jake Cronenworth grounds out. That ends the threat in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth, Ian Happ strikes out. Kyle Tucker strikes out. Seiya Suzuki hits a double, and they'll intentionally walk Carson Kelly, which will end the day for Dylan Cease after 3 2/3 innings. Probably the right thing to do. His postseason career hasn't been the best, but comes out with only one runner on base, 2 runners on base, and Adrian Morejon will come in and get PCA to ground out to first base, which will end the 4th inning. Top of the 5th, Fermin will come up, strike out. Fernando Tatis will walk. Luis Arraez will sacrifice him over to second, and Manny Machado comes up big. Probably the future Hall of Famer, Manny Machado. 2-run blast. Puts the Padres up 3-0 now in the 5th inning. Jackson Merrill is going to ground out to end the 5th. Top of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, Dansby Swanson's going to strike out. Matt Shaw grounds out. Michael Busch flies out. 1-2-3 inning for the Cubs. The offense is just dead today. Top of the 6th, Caleb Thielbar comes in. Bogarts will lead off with a single. Ryan O'Hearn will walk. Johnson's going to strike out looking. Cronenworth will fly out. Colin Ray comes in to finish the inning and gets Fermin to ground out. Bottom of the 6th, another 1-2-3 inning. Nico Horner, Ian Happ, and Kyle Tucker. Ground out, fly out, and that'll end the 6th inning. Top of the 7th, Fernando Tatis will fly out to right. Luis Arraez with his 2nd hit of the ball game. Manny Machado strikes out. Jackson Merrill flies out. Bottom of the 7th, Mason Miller. Yesterday, he struck out the side. What's he going to do, of course? He strikes out the side again. Seiya Suzuki strikeout, Carson Kelly, and PCA looking strikeouts. Top of the 8th, Xander Bogaerts leads things off with a line out to right field. Taylor Rogers of the Rogers twins will come in for the Cubs. Gets O'Hearn to ground out and Johnson to fly out. Bottom of the 8th, Mason Miller's still there. Gets Dansby Swanson and Ballesteros to strike out. 5 hitters up, 5 strikeouts. I mean, Mason Miller is just incredible. And then he'll hit Michael Busch. So Robert Suarez will come in and he gets Nico Horner to line out to end the 8th inning. Top of the 9th, Jake Cronenworth will ground out. Mike Soroka will relieve Taylor Rogers. Gets Freddie Fermin to ground out and Fernando Tatis to ground out. So bottom of the 9th, 3-0. Robert Suarez is in, one of the best closers in baseball this year. Gets Ian Happ to fly out. Tucker does get a single, but Seiya Suzuki will ground into a 6-4-3 double play. So game 2 goes to the San Diego Padres 3-0. Padres get 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 7 left on base. The Cubs, 0 runs on only 4 hits. 0 errors and 5 left on base. Adrian Morejon gets the win, his first of the playoffs, and Andrew Kittredge gets the loss as the opener for the Cubs. And Robert Suarez gets his first save of the postseason. Player of the game's got to be Manny Machado. He hits that big 2-run home run, gives them a 3-run lead, so that insurance came in handy in this one, even though the Cubs offense just went flat. A couple other notable players. I mean, Mason Miller, inning and 2/3 and 5 strikeouts. He's got 8 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings pitched. He struck out everyone he's seen except for Michael Busch, who he hit. This is what the Padres traded for, and he's really shown himself. And he had the high leverage innings, pitching the 7th and 2/3 of the 8th. So look for him to keep getting used when necessary. Maybe he gets used even tomorrow. We'll see. And then Luis Arias, 2 for 3, just a hit machine. Game 3 is tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern. We have Yu Darvish versus Jameson Taillon. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Mason Miller, Padres fans, you guys got to be ecstatic. I'm an A's fan, so it hurts to see him go, but my goodness, it's incredible to watch him pitch. And Cubs fans, what's got to change? Who's going to step up? Who's got to step up for the Cubs? Not named Kyle Tucker, of course. He really needs to step up.